This is me as a little boy. I guess I can't have been more than about 3 in this picture. Back then, I remember spending a lot of weekends and family holidays staying with my granny, who lived on Romney Marsh, right down in the southeast corner of Kent. This was her house, and I had this attic bedroom right on the top floor. It was magical, because every night I would lie awake in bed, and every few seconds my bedroom wall would light up with a brief flash from Dungeness Lighthouse, nearly 10 miles away. I would count the seconds between the flashes. It was exactly 10, by the way. Here it is, Dungeness Lighthouse. Most holidays down there would include a trip to Dungeness. My dad would buy fish, and I would gaze dreamily at this lighthouse. So began an interest, my family would say an obsession with lighthouses, that has stayed with me all my life. If I'm ever near the coast, at home or abroad, I can never resist the temptation to research and visit the lighthouses nearby. I even got married here, just so that I could have my honeymoon here. And last summer I even dragged my 11-year-old son 7 miles across a beach known only for the odd unexploded mine left over from the war, just so that I could get here. I'm 46 now, and my passion is just as strong. And I've been planning a cycling trip to visit every lighthouse around our coast since I was no more than about 10 years old. It's quite an undertaking, because there are more than 200 of them. And in many ways, time is running out. You may imagine that lighthouses are still maintained by people like this. And in fact, all our lighthouses have been automated for many years and are operated remotely from control centres in Swansea and Harwich. And you might think that inside those towers you'll find fantastic lenses and optics like these. But these are no longer needed, and many have been removed. Here, for example, the light in the tower has been replaced by a small rechargeable lamp sitting on a mast on the roof. The building itself is completely redundant, so time is definitely running out. I thought my time had passed too. A few years ago I started suffering all sorts of strange symptoms, and before long I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. For a while I lost my sight, and my legs felt numb some days, but tingly and wired up to the mains the next. I found many of the MS charities and societies offered helpful advice and support, but I have to say that it looked as though I was destined to organise or join a lifetime of coffee mornings. I don't even like coffee that much, so perhaps my dream was over. But then I came across Shift MS, a social network and community of people with MS. I found their motto especially inspiring. MS doesn't mean giving up on your ambitions, it just means rethinking how to achieve them. If I was to accomplish this childhood dream to cycle around the coast, visiting every lighthouse along the way, then there were 2 big hurdles I needed to overcome. The first, of course, was money. Whether it's luxury hotels, budget B&Bs, youth hostels or campsites, the cost soon escalates. And like most of us, I'm not exactly in a financial position to take 100 days off work. But that's the beauty of the Shift MS network. Their members are spread throughout the country, and the charity thrives on members helping and supporting other members. So instead of locking myself away in a series of hotel rooms, maybe I can stay with Shift MS members each night, meeting brave, inspirational people, listening to their stories along the way. So now this isn't so much a personal journey, it's a social one. The other big hurdle relates to my health. MS is just so unpredictable. What if my health fails? What if my legs don't want to play ball? Now I have a confession to make. If you think of someone on a long-distance cycling tour, you're probably thinking up an image like this one. But the reality is, I'm a bit more like this. To achieve my goal, I'll be cycling more than 3,000 miles. I'd love to think that I could complete the journey on a bike like this. But hey, lighthouses run on rechargeable batteries these days, So why couldn't I do some of the journey on a battery-assisted bike like this? Doesn't it just reinforce the Shift MS motto about rethinking how I can accomplish my ambition? So that's the plan. So I'll be setting off from home on Monday the 4th of May 2015. I'll need a ton of support and help. But I'm going to get it done.